welcome everyone to the home of the FIU Panthers, just outside of Miami and Pitbull Stadium. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Sam Houston BearKats, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Florida International Panthers. For EA Sports. FIU will kick it off to get things underway. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Sam Houston State's offense will go to work first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
The BearKats are in the hurry-up. Let's talk a little bit about Sam Houston. For a lot of schools facing the hill they climb, you have to work the portal. But don't sleep on the high school recruiting either, David. They got a good 3-star running back just this past week.
Yeah, and you create some excitement. You create some momentum. These are the kind of guys that, man, they come in right away. They got a chance to play. Like, you're telling them the future's going to be bright. We're trying to build something special. We just need you.
Let's talk just for a moment about Sam Houston. The biggest problem for schools at this level is getting enough big bodies, particularly on the offensive line, and getting a 3-star guy like this can really help them at this level, Jesse.
Yeah, and when you get guys like that on your offensive line, if you can get a couple dudes like that, all of a sudden now you can hang with bigger, better competition. Games are still won and lost in the trenches. I know this is just one piece, but getting this 3-star offensive lineman who's very highly recruited, that was a massive win for this head coach.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Let's talk a little bit about Sam Houston. They were really excited about the pickup they got last week, commitment from a 3-star defensive back, David, and when programs at this level can get guys like that in the building, everybody celebrates.
That whole building gets excited because transfer pool is one thing, but high school recruiting, when you can get somebody out of high school with some raw tools that are really good, you can see the future could be bright. You take those guys.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Give the defense a lot of credit on that one. A little bit of bend, don't break here in the opening drive of the game. They gave up some yards. They were down inside their own red zone. But on that critical 3rd down, phenomenal effort individually to win his one-on-one, get to the quarterback and bring him down to the ground and really try to take some air out of this offense.
And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Nestled just inside that right upright. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
I'll tell you, this is not an easy place to play on the road, especially at nighttime. This crowd, they get loud. That's the way it's been so far, but they have a nice drive to open it up. They're able to execute. They put themselves in field goal range, knock it through the uprights. They did exactly what they needed to do, taking a 3-0 lead here early on the road. That's impressive.
So FIU's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays, so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
Looking to throw, it's Jenkins. Makes the grab. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down. The Panthers come to the line with a new set of downs. Handoff from the gun. Spins away from the defender. There he goes. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. They'll ride the hot hand. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Panthers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll leave it with the lone back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking for space, it's Owens. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Creates a little space. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The Panthers can really attack on this second and short. Power football with the run. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Panthers come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll run the sneak for it. This is well within field goal range, but the kicker will stay on the sideline, and the offense will try to convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Catch in the middle, it's Dawson. They get him down, but it's past the sticks, and it's a first down for FIU. From the red zone, looking for a space. Finds his back in the middle. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. Now facing a third and long. Just keep slinging it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. And guys, after that field goal, brand new ball game, all tied up.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. With the catch, it's Humphreys. And he's brought down after a huge completion. And the BearKats want to crank the tempo.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down. And they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
He lobs one high down the left side. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Backed up now here, second and long. Looking to throw, it's Watson. This one's complete. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. He's looking to throw on third and short. Gets it out fast. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Trying to impose their will on the ground as he stopped after a 5-yard pickup to the 33.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see if someone can get the edge in the second quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at 42.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
And the BearKats will line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. They're dealing with a second and long. He'll try the left side. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. All right, guys, let's talk about Florida International. Biggest problem for schools that aren't the traditional powerhouses, getting the bodies they need, especially on the defensive front. And, David, they got a good one out of high school last week.
It's so nice to get a three-star defensive lineman. A guy like that's got some size, that's got some potential. Again, you want to rotate those guys as much as possible, keep them fresh. This guy could be a player down the road.
And he keeps it himself. A good decision there, and it gives this offense a first down. Wants to throw. It's Jenkins. Looking down the middle. Got him downfield. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a crease. It's Owens. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Catch in the middle. It's Perry. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
FIU will line up to punt. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Probably hope for a little bit more on that one. It'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Pulled and finds his man on the left. Still on his feet at the 45. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there. The BearKats want to pick up the tempo.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw, it's Watson. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And that's what I like most about this defense. When you try to take shots and make big plays, they get to the quarterback. They get him on the ground, their 3rd sack of the day. And this is a unit that ranks in the top 10 in sacks in the country.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The BearKats will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Special teams coming through as they pin them back. They'll mark it dead at the 10. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Give to the running back. Turning it on. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35. The Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Grabbed behind the line, it's Perry. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Got his man. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The clock is not their friend. Got to get everybody to the line quickly. Dropping back, it's Jenkins. Here comes the heat. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They kick it away on 4th down. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Wants to throw on 1st down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in a rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Now the play fake. Throws for the tight end. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. And the BearKats need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Makes the grab. It's Humphries. He gets it out to the 28-yard line. Not enough to pick up the 1st down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Punt is on its way. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Dropping back, it's Jenkins. Got it in the middle, it's Owens. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Back to pass on 2nd down. The throw to the outside is complete. He goes out of bounds right at midfield. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Pulls it in. It's Perry. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. And the Panthers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. It's complete to the left. And the defense able to get him down, and that should bring us to the end of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A really raucous environment there in Miami. And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been a very evenly played game. Fascinating to see how the rest of this one plays out. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
The BearKats will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. To the air, it's Jenkins. A little screen to the running back. Nice move to keep running. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
At the 22. Brings up 2nd down.
Trying play action. Under fire. And he'll avoid the tackle on the slide. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man on the right. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. FIU will line up to punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He'll take it on the return. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. The BearKat offense ready to go back to work. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. The BearKats come to the line in the hurry-up.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line.
Really nice run there, picking up the 1st down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Running back searching for a hole. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. And the BearKats have their offense in high gear.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go?
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. There's continue.
Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. And the BearKats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a man. It's Watson. Hauls it in. Touchdown, Sam Houston. They take the lead with the 6.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Quarterback on the keeper. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, BearKats!
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They took it 64 yards right down the field. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Rushes on him, and the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Man, a lot of coaches talk about starting the drive positive and a first play that can get you going. The QB just kept backing up and going backwards, and that is not the start to the drive they were looking for.
The Panthers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to throw, it's Jenkins. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Sure hands, it's Dawson. And the defense drags him down. And the Panthers are way behind the sticks on this third and forever. Gives it on the option. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He's got it. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The give on the inside. At midfield, he's got room. Oh, he's got some space. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. Pocket breaking down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, an offense you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
The BearKats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? The BearKats racing to the line in the hurry up. Back to pass, it's Watson. Got his man. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. And the BearKats are on the move. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, BearKats.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
Florida International, 3.
Bringing it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. Now on first down from the 30.
And that's another FIU.
Looking to throw on first down. Pressure coming. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Off play action. It's complete on the right side.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just freezed the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs.
Another FIU.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And a decent gain there before the defense makes a stop. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll try the run. Got the first down and more. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. That's the end of the period, and Sam Houston has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Use the play fake, now to throw. Here's a heat. Trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does get it back closer to the line of scrimmage.
Offensively, I love balance. I love when I get some big gains on the ground, now taking shots down the field, but I got to protect my QB. They did not keep him upright. He had a chance to make a play, especially after the big run play the play before. The defense was playing the run. QB couldn't get it done.
They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Back to throw, it's Jenkins. Quickly complete.
Well, that's great timing by the quarterback and receiver on that out route. If you're going to be running that against man coverage like they were there, that ball has to be thrown early, and it's got to be thrown out in front of the receiver, and they execute it perfectly.
And the defense getting a hand in there on 3rd down. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Deep shot for the end zone. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive.
Offense is stopped. Will be turnover.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
That's such a nice start to this drive, too, because you've got the lead late and you want to run the football. You want to be physically dominant. Defense knows you're going to do it, and still on the very first...
There he goes! Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one. The BearKats want to move quickly.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
From the gun, running back gets the give.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football, so he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
They drag him down behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that hasn't happened very often. He has had a tremendous night. Looking downfield, it's Watson. Fires to the tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. And it slips just inside that right upright. And now the lead is even bigger.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Grabbed over the middle. It's Dawson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
This offense has their work cut out for him, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing...
And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. FIU will line up to punt. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. He'll field the punt and take it back. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. Finding open areas. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Offense, quick tempo. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. Give to the back. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The BearKats decide to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And a precision punt there will pin them deep inside their own 10-yard line. Let's see if this offense can get out of a hole as they start this drive at their own 8. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. The Panthers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Bringing the heat. That internal clock just didn't move fast enough, and they get him for a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
Return is tackled out of bounds.
He will take a knee, and the defense can stop the clock one more time, but this one is just about in the books. I'm sure they would have liked to have locked up a bowl trip much earlier in the season, but in this particular case, what does bowl eligibility mean for the offseason?
Well, it means 15 extra practices at the bowl game to develop young players. Getting to a bowl game helps your recruiting. It's going to help in the portal, and all of a sudden people are going to get a lot more excited for what's coming next season, David.
Yeah, and I think this squad, I don't think they're excited about the practices necessarily, but a lot of these seniors that have been around, man, they get another dance. They get a chance to play another football game, make some more memories with their boys, so this is a big win today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse